Hello everyone! So as promised, I was going to make a video on the PSMF, protein sparing modified fast diet, and just hopefully I can simplify it a little bit, or you can watch this and maybe it'll briefly tell you, well, or maybe I'll have it a little bit detailed, I think, but it will give you an idea of what it's about. So this, just so everyone knows, is my opinion on it, my take on it, my experience on it. I have done it before, and right now I'm in a 1 month challenge, doing it for 1 full month. So, and everything that I've researched on it. So anything I've read, etc., etc. So anything anybody else can do as well, but everybody's asking me, so I just thought I'm going to do the little video about it so everyone knows, if they're following along with me this month, that this is what I'm doing and this is what it's about. So it is a very strict diet, but it's definitely doable. So it's the big hype right now, and everybody's wanting to know about it. For sure. Like when you hear something that says like rapid weight loss, 20 pounds or more in a month, like that's like, hello, I'm looking at it for sure, especially when it's your own food and everything you're cooking, because I don't believe in doing, for me, pills or anything else. I would just want to do it with my own cooking, my own food, and what I need to do at home. And this does that, of course. So I want to share that with you guys, what I know about it, what I think about it. And then in another video, I'll do some of the recipes that I do, because I know everybody's doing the big protein sparing bread, which, like, that's huge right now. Like, everybody's got a recipe out for it. I do have lots of recipes for that bread myself that I've like redone, because I don't know if it's just me, it can't be just me, that these breads, like using that egg protein, like no, it's like egg farts. So I can't. I love eggs. I can live off of eggs. I have lived off of eggs, but I'm telling you, when I want to eat a piece of bread, which I don't eat bread because I'm celiac, but for years, this was like great. But it's so hard to choke down when I'm going to eat something that I think like, and then it's like egg farts. I don't know, I can't be the only crazy person out there that thinks that, but I do make my own bread too, and it does not smell like that or taste like that at all, because I've just learned to do certain things to it to switch it up and mask that smell and flavor. So eventually I will get to that as well, but today that is not what it's about. That was just my complaint, I guess. So let's get on with learning more about what the PSMF is. So PSMF, what does that mean? Protein sparing modified fast. This is a very low-calorie diet designed to lose weight fast while preserving muscle mass. So that's very good. It is very high protein, low carbs, and low fats. I personally go by this diet from the Rapid Fat Loss Handbook by Lyle McDonald. You can Google this, or you can buy the book or download the older version on PDF for free. I have both, so I've read the newer one and I also have read the older one. So either way, that gives you an option on what you would rather do. So with the PSMF diet, you're eating enough protein to maintain your lean muscle mass. This in turn makes you lose fat rapidly. This diet claims to help you lose up to 20 pounds in a month. I don't know about you guys, but I'm trying it. When I see a diet that tells me 20 pounds a month or anything like that, that's able to do at home with healthy foods and your own home cooking, and no gimmicks or pills or anything like that, I'm definitely in. So I'm definitely doing it for 1 month to see if it lives up to what it's supposed to do. So to find out how much protein and your macros count, you should you need to go to the psmfdiet.com and use the calculator provided. If you go onto psmfdiet.com, scroll all the way down to the bottom of the screen, it'll give you some options to click into, and down there it says calculator, and you'll just go in there and it'll pop up and give you a little information field that you need to figure out, and it gives you all your everything that you need to know. So you just punch in the usual info like your sex, your weight, it does ask for your waist size, your activity level, and then boom, easy. It's outlined how many calories a day that you need, and your protein and everything. So how much your protein that you get. But it's pretty basic in the amount of carbs and fats that you have. So everyone gets the same amounts for carbs and fat. You can't go over 20 grams of carbs, and you can't go over 20 grams of fat. So if you don't want to go to the website and punch in all the info, you can just as easy calculate 0.5 to 0.7 grams of protein per pound of your body weight. So I went in the middle and I used 0.6 because I believe on the PSMF calculator, on the PSMF diet website, they do that because it comes up to the same for me. So if I'm doing me, for example, at 185 pounds, you do 185 times 0.6 equals 111. So my daily protein amount would be 111 grams a day. So, and it's always going to be 20 grams or under for carbs and fat for everybody. Everybody's the same. So your calories are going to be approximately 600 to 800 calories. So that's going to include your protein and anything else that you consume on the diet. And on the PSMF calculator, it does give in details, like with protein, carbs, and fats, where you're supposed to get your calories, like how much from each category. So I don't really go by that. I just make sure that I for sure get my protein up to where it's supposed to be. And then whatever calories I have left, that's the amount that I use to make up my other foods with. So I do know that some people, this may sound crazy, unreal, maybe not even doable, or even downright stupid, this diet. But you can achieve anything, definitely, if you want to. So the protein sparing modified fast is definitely not, I repeat, not a lifestyle diet or even meant to be done long term. This diet is a great kickstart, in my opinion, if you have been in a stall for a long time, or maybe even if your body has become adapted to what you've been doing to lose weight. So in the Lyle McDonalds Rapid Fat Loss Handbook, it does explain about having diet breaks, free meals, refeeds, and maintenance in between. So it does say that you should be doing the diet for approximately 2 weeks, then you're supposed to have a break or a free meal, etc. So you can read up on that if you definitely get the book, or online. I'm sure it talks about that a little bit more. So that's why the first time I did this diet, I did do it 2 weeks, and then I just didn't go back on it. I went back onto my keto and my OMAD, which I've done for years, and then at a stall again now. So I just decided this time I'm just going to go for it, and I'm going to do 1 whole month with no breaks, and I'm just going to see if I can lose up to the 20 pounds or not. So that's not for everybody, that's just what I'm doing. So like I said, this is not a long-term diet. So this diet works best when incorporated with intermittent fasting. It's recommended to eat within a 6-hour window in order to get enough protein in. So it makes sense because most diets do work well with IF, of course. I'm a strong believer that everyone should be doing intermittent fasting, like for their life. I believe that's how we were born. That's what we were supposed to be doing. And I wish I knew that when I was younger, to be honest. And I wish I lived like that always. But I will always fast forever now, forever and ever. So, of course, 6 hour window is a good timing. I have tried to eat all my protein in my meal in like OMAD because I prefer OMAD. It's quite hard. So for some people it'd probably be hard on their stomach with that amount of protein, trying to like get it all in. Unless you're a complete beast, of course, and you can eat it all and get it all in. But I know I can't. So I have been doing approximately 6 hours or less, which is weird for me because I've been doing OMAD for probably almost 2 years. So this is really weird for me to do it like this, but I'm trying to adapt to give it this whole month to see if it works or not. So far I'm doing okay. So my opinion as well, or my advice would be to be creative with your protein options so that you're not getting bored with them. Probably lots of people think, well, it's only chicken, or it's only turkey, or it's only whatever. But really, I mean, just because you can't have like bacon and a nice ribeye, I mean, I miss that too because I love my bacon. I love my full fat mayonnaise, and I absolutely love a ribeye. But it's not going to kill me for a month to try and get rid of the 20 that I gained in April. So be creative. That's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to think of new things and new ideas to get the protein in. And so that every day it's kind of, I'm not eating the same thing. And that should help, definitely. So you need and can have the following, but please keep in mind this is not a full food list or guide for this diet. I just wanted to tell you some of the things I think are important and just to give an idea of some of the stuff you can eat, which really it's not a whole lot, but I didn't go fully into detail. But on the internet and in the book or the PDF or on the websites for PSMF, most of them I've noticed give you a full printable PDF guide of what you can and can't eat. But you can eat skinless chicken breasts, low-fat fish, lean red meat, fat-free dairy, egg whites, of course, protein powder. Some people have beef jerky. I don't, but I just put that down. I know lots of people do like to incorporate beef jerky in their diet for the amount of protein you're getting. Of course, you can have black coffee and tea, just like any other diet. All of the starchy vegetables are off limits. Absolutely. No ifs, ands, or buts. So they definitely do want you to have low-fat dairy and veggies for your calcium, of course, so that you can get that in and you're not lacking in that area. Drink lots of water. You should be taking a multivitamin every day. Some fish oil capsules. I take collagen every day. I can't remember exactly if it tells you should take collagen, but I just religiously pretty much take collagen every single day. I've changed which collagen I take while I'm doing this diet for this month because I usually take a Perfect Keto, which I love, but of course that has the MCT and the extra fats in it, which I can't have on this diet. So I've just switched the brand that I'm using, so it's just straight collagen and nothing else in it. And then of course electrolytes are always a good thing. So you can, like I said, see a much more detailed list online or in the book. Also, what you can't have on the diet is clearly outlined. So definitely, if you're more about what you can't have, then you definitely should download it and read it. Whereas me, I just try and be more on the positive side and know this is what I can have, and then I don't think about going to the the dark side about what I can't have. So that just keeps my mind clear for me. So as I'm sure you can probably already guess that there's lots that you can't have on this diet. So if you follow my channel, you might already know that I am doing this PSMF for 1 month right now during August to see if I can jolt my stall. I've been on for 4 months now, so I can continue my weight loss journey. I have already lost 60 pounds in the past. I'm on the second half of my journey now, if you will, for me to lose another 45. So I've worked the PSMF diet in the past before for 2 weeks, and it did work really well. So I'm now going for the 1 month to see if the 20 pounds is doable as they claim or state or whatever. So rapid fat loss, here I come. So we all have our own opinions and experiences with weight loss. This is my opinion only and my experience and thoughts on the PSMF. Everything else stated here today was research and material that I've read up on to share. That's all. So everything else is not, you need to do this, you should do this, or I said this, or what I say is right. It's just my own findings and research that I've done, and I've just hoped that I've made it, maybe simplified it a little bit for others, or maybe not. But please feel free to do your own research. As always, this is just what I looked up and what I've shared. So let's remember that every diet works if you work it. So I hope you found this video a little bit informative at least, and easy to understand. I know it helped me just have an easier time doing the diet. This is just kind of what I go by, what I've read, and what I've done. So if I can help at least one person out there, or maybe understand it a little bit better, what I think of it, then great, I'm happy. Otherwise, definitely if you've done the diet, or if you're doing it right now like I am, and you want to share with me your thoughts or comments, or let me know what you think about it. Definitely, I'm really curious to hear about it on somebody else's end as well. So let me know. Otherwise, good luck to everyone, and remember, everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and confident.